She excelled in sports. She excelled in, in school. She always wanted to be the best and was stubborn and worked very, very hard. She was a great athlete when she was a teenager. Played soccer and tennis and ran the Chicago Marathon when she was 16. For like 18, 19 months, she kind of deteriorated and we turned her bedroom into a hospital room because the doctors didn't give us much chance. When Karen was getting better, we went down to the University of Chicago and Dr. Sean Mullen, who is the head of the brain center down there, he said to her and to us, he said, the whole staff, we've been reviewing the films, the tumor's gone, there's no medical reason for it, so the only way we could say that has happened is because people have been praying for you. And so we go from the absolute worst to the absolute best. When Karen first started, she was at Sunrise Courts, and she returned to Sunrise Courts just within the last 2 years because they were able to provide her independence and level of care that she needed at that point in her life. An organization to be able to meet all of those needs is just unusual, and for us as parents and for our family, for the kids, it gives her the independence, the safety, and the care that we want for our children.
Hello, I'm Andrew Brown. I am an office coordinator at Ray Graham Association.
In high school, he struggled a lot, just trying to be accepted as any other kid. He participated in everything he could at high school. Everything they would allow him to participate in, he would participate in. He went to every football game, every basketball game, every wrestling match, just to be part of the schools. But it was still always a struggle because he was always seen as different.
Every day when I get there, I clock in and start working on background checks.
We said, you do background checks? And he said, yes, for the people that Steve and I interview, I do background checks. I said, and where do you go? He said the state police website, and then there's another website that I check too. And we were just astounded.
I first got as an internship, and when I was at Elmhurst College at the ELSA program my senior year.
He was very successful in that internship. He liked what he was doing there. He liked the way the organization made him feel that he was special and making a contribution to society.
I'm really, really thankful that Ray Graham has seen potential in Andrew, beyond what he may have been hired to do, and they're giving him an opportunity to grow.
I am Tony Wawaniak, and I'm 25 years old.
He's very dedicated. He's very grounded. He's got some very, very core values: family, church, taking care of people, doing good. And I think his goal in life is to please other people. Alice had gone to a series of meetings, and she came home one day and said, I heard about this program called Monarch. We were I was skeptical because this is my baby, and I had to let him go, and we had to let him go to some people that we didn't know, and it was the best decision we've ever made.
I think the light bulb lit for us that Tony was really making big strides in being able to live on his own when we had a really bad storm and during the spring. About 11:30 he called and said, Mom, you have to come pick me up. There's no power in the building. And when I finally it took me almost an hour to pick him up, and when I got him, he told me, well, I got up, there was no power, there was a flood in the basement. I called the emergency number on his cell phone, and they told him, don't go in the basement, there's electrical things down there. So he walked over to Egg Harbor, had breakfast, he paid with his debit card, left a tip, walked over to North Avenue, got a haircut, came home, went to the bank, cashed his check for the week. Then he called us at 11:30 and said, I think you should come get me. And we were shocked. We were just flabbergasted. Like, I had no idea that he could handle all of that.
My favorite part is planning my meals and cooking them.
They plan meals together, they go grocery shopping, she's taught him to look for sales. We know he's doing good when I call and say, what are you cooking for dinner tonight, Tony? And he tells me salmon. He cooks salmon, and I know she helped him do that.
Yeah, we're pleased.
Well, if we could think of one word that describes what Ray Graham has given us, it's opportunity.
I like Mark Living because it was my home.
Ray Graham Association is compassionate.
I want to work with Ray Graham for a long time.
I have a disability.
I have a disability.
I have a disability, but my disability doesn't have me.